Your clothes is a statement. It's a statement, and you cannot. Not everyone will like you. Not everyone will like you. But here's the important part: like today is all what we have. Today is all what we have. If you're not gonna wear that piece of clothing because I'm too shy, because no, I'm gonna wait for the special occasion. No, you are alive. That's the special occasion.
Welcome to Becoming Her. It's the podcast where we talk about becoming heard without filters and without sweeterness. It greets you, your host, Estefania. Here through some coffee table conversations, this is a space for women who are still learning, unlearning, and choosing themselves every day. So grab your coffee, get comfortable, and remember, becoming her is not sweet. So today I have a very special guest that is Genesis Zamora. Welcome, Genesis.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here. So I'm gonna introduce you all about Genesis. So Genesis Zamora was born in Managua, Nicaragua in June 2002. As a child, she was surrounded by art since her mother and her father appreciated art and often made art themselves. This exposure was the start of her art and creativity. So Zamora Boltodano was granted the Walton Scholarship to study communications and art at the University of the Ozarks. In May 2024, she won the first place in the Art Symposium in the oral presentation category with her research on the artistic world of anatomy, a scientific lens through Michelangelo's masterpiece. She also received the Outstanding Student in Art Award and the Amanda Alias Peak Art Award. In 2025, Mora graduated from University of the Ozarks as cum laude. And after graduation, Mora Baltodano started her YouTube channel talking about movie reviews. She's also planning to create fashion content for her Instagram about this because it's her passion. Zamora spent most of her time in freelance photographer and enjoys spending time with her family. So Genesis plans to pursue her dreams of working in the creativity field by going to fashion school and also becoming a fashion designer. That's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
So welcome again, Genesis.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I'm so excited.
Yeah, I'm excited. So let's start talking about you before coming to college, before discovering all of these passions. Tell me about like your childhood. How were you raised in this world of art?
So, since a young age, I remember my grandma and my mom, but mostly my grandma, made the big impact because she was always impeccable. She was always well dressed, and he was really impressed because, well, we are from Nicaragua. And back in the 70s, the 80s, we know that it was not easy for women. It's not easy for women, but for me, my grandma was impressed. It was impressive because she had this great job. Like she was this person I wanted to be here. Like in the 80s through a revolution, and she was working for this big company back in the 80s, and she always looked really really nice. And I remember she used to tell me, like, yes, you don't give value to people for her clothes. They're valuable either way, but sometimes you need to dress to give some respect of what that person is doing. Like if I'm working, I'm not gonna go in my pajamas because it's more about the respect you have for other people, and not just about you. It's about the respect you have for your job, the respect that you have for your boss. So that really stick in my mind, and I always have it present. And just to have that example while growing up, it was really good because from a young age, I just understand that you can tell a story through your outfit, and you also can gain some confidence through your outfit. So I really like fashion since a young age. I really like movies. Growing up, I remember that was my favorite hobby with my family because you can create these moments and then you treasure them when you grow up. And think about the old days and just remember, oh yeah, I used to watch movies. And what I love about movies and fashion is that you can connect them, you can mix them. They work together because it's a way you can create a story. You can story tell. You create a story through an outfit. And I think that's why I'm really passionate just about movies and fabrics because it's incredible. You can create a whole story with those elements.
Yeah, I feel like it also impacts whenever you're like watching a movie or like watching a TV show and you say like, I like the way she dresses, I like the way she's styling, because it gives you like you were talking about respect for others, but also like respect for yourself. You're treating yourself in a nice manner as the way you look, as the way you want to be projected to others too. So like how do like you combine the fashion and like the movies and all of that? How did that like help you find yourself?
So when I said before, I grew up watching movies and I noticed all these characters, like if they wanted to portray them in certain way, like, oh, this character has money, so he was dressed in this specific way. So I learned, okay, by just grabbing certain elements in your wardrobe, you can create something, you can tell a story, as I said before. And for me, that was really important, and it was a tool because I'm a shy person, and it's difficult for me to express what I'm trying to say. I'm not the best with my words, and sometimes I need to just show people what I'm trying to say. So that's with clothes, it's the same. Like if I want to feel confident, I will put in my best outfit. If I'm just happy and joyful and I'm having the best day, I want to show that through my outfit because it's the way I express myself. I know many people express themselves through different tools, but that's my tool. Clothes, it's my tool, and it's the way to create a statement too. It's really important because I can't believe a piece of fabric can can make a statement. Like back in the day when women cannot were not allowed to wear pants, and the first women finally wore those pants. That was a statement. That that was political. So it's not only a piece of clothes. You can make that fabric powerful. And that's how I see it. That's why it's so important. I feel powerful expressing through my clothes.
That's amazing. So, what have you like encountered people saying like, okay, I really like this outfit? Have you ever found like people asking like, why are you wearing this type of clothes? Sometimes like I have like encountered people saying like, why are you dressing so formal? Why are you dressing like, why are you overdressed? And I'm like, I'm not overdressed. I just feel confident this way, and like I like my outfit. I like the way I look with these colors too, because that also depends a lot. The colors you're wearing too, they reflect a lot of meanings. So like how do you respond to this? What have people told you? Has this been like positive, negative? Like how's that?
Yeah. Well, when I first arrived to Ozarks, I can say it was a cultural shock
Mm-hmm.
because, as I said before, I grew up thinking like, okay, you dressed up and it's formality, it's your respect and all that. Then I saw people just wearing their pajamas in in the classroom. And don't get me wrong, as I mentioned before, I won't judge.
And I have done. I can wear a cute outfit one day and then I'm wearing pajamas.
Yeah, that's fine because the weather, because it was a busy week, whatever. But yeah, it was really shocking. And sometimes I went to my class and I was formal, but in my mind it was like this is
Casual.
a regular outfit for me. But one time I remember, and I was really, really mad. I was upset because I went to the classroom. It was cold, and I was wearing this blazer because it was cozy, and it was the perfect opportunity to wear it. There was this person and he was kind of whispering something, and the only thing I hear was like, oh yeah, after all it's just Clarksville, right? But it's a fashion show after all for her. In my mind I was like, well, if it makes you uncomfortable, well, that was my goal. I In my mind I was stressed because people think that you have to ask him permission to dress the way you want. And that was a reminder that, yeah, your clothes is a statement. It's a statement. And you cannot, not everyone will like you. Not everyone will like you. But here's the important part. Like, today is all what we have. Today is all what we have. If you're not gonna wear that piece of clothing because I'm too shy, because no, I'm gonna wait for the special occasion. No, you are alive. That's the special occasion. And no one can tell you how to dress. Like it's your right. It's your right. And it's sad sometimes, but also it's an act of bravery just to choose whatever you want to wear sometimes. If it's your pajamas, if it's your blazer, it is whatever. Because in Nicaragua it was hard. It was hard. Even like stupid topic like clothes, it was hard. Because I remember saying, okay, I want to look good. And in some other occasions it was really hot, but I couldn't wear a skirt because it was dangerous. It was dangerous. So why is people asking me, oh, why your shorts are too short, instead of asking me why we are not safe in our country? Why people is not asking the right questions? I don't think the problem is the clothes. I think the problem is the security. So yeah, I mean, I have had those occasions that people just judge me for that, but as I said before, it's a statement and it's an act of bravery. Dressing up is an act of bravery sometimes, and that's my way to make a statement.
I love that. I mean, it's completely true. I think we're like it happened also you have seen this in the in Hollywood industry and all of that. Whenever women are asked in interviews, I have watched this they're asked questions sometimes where's the dress from, or why are you wearing this outfit, or she was showing a lot, or maybe she was not, or whatever, that color wasn't matching with the the Bible, all of that. But why did they don't ask questions like what's going on, how was this project about, how did this went for you in your life, how was if you made a movie, maybe how was making that movie feel to you, or how did it impact your life, your family, whatever else question, just going more more beyond of an outfit and all
Mm-hmm.
of that. So we were talking about this experience you found when you travel abroad, that but have you ever had this experience with someone didn't took you seriously because of how you were looking, because you were
Yes.
dressing formal? Yeah,
Yeah.
formal, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that too. That too. As I say, it's hard.
Hmm.
Either way, you're gonna be judged. And yeah, sometimes I dress for the job I want to have. I dress as the person I want to become. I'm not that person yet. Maybe I'm not the editor in Vogue. I'm not that yet. But I want to dress this in certain way. And yeah, sometimes I try and people just say like, okay, why you are dressing like that? You are not that person yet. You are not that person yet. But why wait till I'm that person? Why not practicing right now? And don't get me wrong, sometimes it's just difficult. Try to put yourself together. It's difficult sometimes. I'm just want to wear my comfy outfit, and I don't want to look like this boss girl all the time, or this fashion girl all the time, and still people but sometimes, I mean, you cannot impress everybody. Sometimes you don't have to care to impress the whole community. You have a family, you have friends, you have a job, and those things are important too. Like your value, it's not just in your outfit. And people are more valuable than just a piece of clothing.
Yeah, so in these moments of breaks, when you're I don't want to be wearing something really formal, or your cute outfits or something, what do you do in these moments of break when you say I just want to wear something less formal, or something more casual, what comes to your mind in these moments? Do you ask for help or something, or
Well, sometimes I'm in the mirror asking, okay, how you feel, Genesis? How you want to feel today? And comfy outfits uh, are like freedom too. They are like freedom too. You don't have to be in that role all the time. And yeah, sometimes I feel uncomfortable because I'm always dressing formal. Like
Mhm.
I got used to that. And when I'm wearing comfy outfits, I'm like, what? Why I feel that I'm not being productive today? Because it's part of that. Like I wear outfits that makes me feel like, okay, I need to be successful today. I need to achieve something today. I like that. But those days when I'm just wearing a relaxed outfit, I just look at the mirror and say, okay, today is a day just for myself, a day to reflect, a day just to have a quiet time because have peace, like have those quiet times is important too for your mental health, just to reflect, just to think. And yeah, I like to wear my casual clothes too, my comfy clothes. They help me just to relax.
And that's good too. That's pretty good too. So, like, changing a little bit of topic now. Like, how do you like are going? You're telling me you want to go like to fashion school. You say that in your intro. You want to like promote in Instagram this type of things. Like, how are you gonna move forward that, and like how are you gonna transmit this into your social media and your YouTube channel?
Yeah, so I started my YouTube channel because it was a dream of mine since I was in high school. But as usual, I was my own enemy, just saying, no, what if it doesn't work? What if they make fun of you? It's stupid. Like, why you want to talk about movies? Because I had that experience before. I told some friends and family members that I wanted to go to school to study art and film communications, the film track, and they were shocked. They couldn't understand why I was ruining my life. And I I think each dream starts like that. Each dream starts like that. And it's important you don't give up. Because for some people it's stupid, but for you it's what matters. For you, the one that you are the one that it's gonna work for your dreams, not anyone else. So if you achieve it, it's gonna be you, not your family members, not your friends. It's you the one to have to put the effort. So I've been postponing the YouTube channel for a long time because she's so ridiculous trying to be an influencer, talking about clothes. She doesn't even dress that nice. Okay, she dressed for a runway and she lives in Nicaragua. She lives in Costa Rica. Where she's gonna wear that clothes? Whatever. So I just talk to myself like New Year's resolution. You have to do it, Genesis. You have to do it because if it's only fear holding you back, it's not worth it. It's not worth it because when you are 80, you will be thinking, why I didn't do it. You'll be regretting that. So it's better you try, and if you fail, it's fine. You at least know, okay, that didn't work. I can try this thing, something else. Let's move forward. But if you never start, how will you know? How will you know? So yeah, I start my YouTube channel. I'm talking about movies because I'm passionate about it. Because it's just so incredible for me what can people capture through a lens. And because it's also a partner with fashion. So it's the perfect topic to talk. It's the perfect excuse to talk about fashion in cinema. So I start that little project, and I haven't started my fashion content in my Instagram, but that's the next step. And yeah, I'm not a master in fashion and not even in cinema. I'm not there yet, but that's why I want to learn. I want to learn, and my next step, hopefully the near future, I go to fashion school so I can learn more about this world. I can learn about telling stories through the clothes, about how empowering women through this topic. And not only this topic, like in whatever area they want. Like I want to help women to feel confident and to stop being afraid of starting something. It's important to start. So yeah, it's a working process. It's a working process. I'm just starting, and hopefully in the future I can see the results.
Yeah, I think people sometimes don't consider there's like a mentality process you have to face first before like achieving something. If it's like putting yourself in front of a camera, just like editing a video, creating a podcast like I'm doing right now, they don't know the things that come like behind of it and like the
Yes.
work you're trying to do to achieve your goal, but also to like transmit something new. I think you're starting from now to inspire others. I think the fact that you're just like standing up for yourself and like not letting other people like argue with you or like try to say something about your outfit or your life or your like YouTube channel, that's something good and a start that can actually inspire others to be brave and taking action in their lives. And also, especially for girls, like if you have like a dream, like if there's like something in your heart you have it there for a reason. So just
Yeah.
like go ahead, take the risk and begin with that. Like it doesn't matter whatever the topic that is.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It doesn't matter. For me, it's clothes, but for some other people, it's other thing. They need to be brave in other areas. So in my mind, I was like, okay, if I don't try this and if I'm afraid of starting this, what else in the future I will be afraid of? So it's better start with that. If you are afraid, just start. Everything takes effort. You just need to start. It won't be perfect, but that's fine.
Yeah, especially if you're in your 20s. I think
Yes.
like a lot of people that is listening right now, they are in their 20s. Probably people older. It's fine too if you want to start whatever age you want to start, but like just like take yourself the courage. There are people that is going to support you. Trust me.
Mhm.
People that they're not going to say that your idea is too crazy or it's just like out of the world, whatever. That is something actually pretty cool and that you can make an impact, like whatever impact you want to make.
Yeah.
So, is there something else you want to add?
Well, just that. Just try it. Just
Mhm.
try it. Fear is gonna be there all the time. But who is gonna work for your dreams? You. You are in control of that boat. And don't wait. Don't wait for the perfect opportunity. As I mentioned before, you are alive right now. It's the opportunity right now. You don't know what's coming tomorrow. You don't know. Just take advantage and take the opportunities when they present to you. So move forward, even if you're afraid. It will be worth it.
Okay. I'll go. Okay. Thank you, Genesis.
Thank you.
And thank you so much for being part of this podcast.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for spending time with us. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to follow the podcast and share it with a woman who's becoming her. If you want your story to be shared, please email becomingheardpodcast29@gmail.com. See you next time.